Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a good day to you survivors wherever you might be, and welcome once again to the Not Approved podcast. I am Rexy, your host for the day. But wait, what is that? I see it upon the horizon. No, it's heading right for us. It's actually gone straight past us because we are recording this in retrospect because like an idiot, I botched up my audio. But don't you worry, survivors, we are here to address the dreaded Valentine's Day that has come and gone. Oh wait, it's coming back. No, don't worry, not for another year. I am here, hunkered in my bunker. Wow, I actually didn't realize that was going to rhyme until just now. Anyway, I bring to you also my co-host, the wonderful Tater, who is hunkering in a brand new bunker. Tell us about it.
Yep, folks, I am in a new location, so if my sound sounds a little different, I tried my best. I'm currently curled under a blanket against my monitor because I need sound suppression of some type. This is how dedicated I am to this podcast, guys. This is how dedicated I am.
I almost thought you were going to say you were there against your will.
I know. My basement looks like a serial killer basement, so for everyone who's asking, I've been kidnapped by a serial killer, and I'm being held in a basement that looks like I'm going to get murdered.
My God, that is dark. That is appropriately dark for this week's survival topic.
Oh, this week's survival topic isn't dark.
It's glorious.
It's glorious.
Dark.
Call it what it is.
Yeah!
This episode, we get to be the villains. Oh, I'm so excited for y'all to hear this one. It's going to be great.
I am villain material. This is what I was made for. So please, by all means.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm the villain. I'm the villain. You get to celebrate regular Valentine's Day. That's so sad.
I can still be the villain.
For you.
I am the villain of my
No, you can't.
dreams. I am.
I am the villain of your nightmares.
Yeah, actually.
Where's
do you know
Martha?
What? Fuck your nightmares, is what I say.
All right. I know we've been jumping around the subject, so I think we need to put them out of their misery and actually tell them this glorious topic because I'm very excited to get into this, into the theme of this episode. So, in the season of Valentine's Day, 'tis the season of love, 'tis the season of joy. However, a large proportion of the population does not celebrate Valentine's Day. What do we celebrate? We celebrate Single Awareness Day. Single Awareness Day. We're all sad because we're single. Heck no, we're happy because we're single. Here's the problem. Most of us who are single for very specific reasons, namely their exes. You know the ones. Someone just popped into your head. Don't deny it. Someone just popped in, and you wish upon wishes that you could just do something about it. I know you've let go, you've moved on, but it just lingers. That pain just lingers a little bit. If you can't tell, I've been dumped recently, and I'm totally ready to get into this topic.
Tater is a woman
for
scorned.
today's
Tater is a woman scorned. And although we do not condone violence on the Not Approved podcast, we are not encouraging death and destruction, even though we do talk about it on the regular.
No, of course not.
For this particular episode, let us embrace the inner psychopath that resides within all of us, and think perhaps of the one, or perhaps even the multiple, who the sheer recollection of their beady little eyes just pumps your blood in the wrong manner. Speaking of dissections.
Yeah, we're going to be dissecting that in a second. No, here at the Not Approved podcast, we tend to break down the different survival trips and What the frack just came out of my mind?
I don't know, but it was wonderful. Keep going.
Here at the Not Approved podcast, we discuss survival tips and tricks on how to get through an apocalyptic or dystopian situation that is not normal. We don't do the normal mainstream stuff. We do the weird stuff. So, in keeping with that,
no, never normal.
This dystopian world that we're going to be talking about today is a world in which, on Valentine's Day, those who are in love can do their thing, but spurned exes can participate in a purge-like manhunt aimed at tormenting and dispatching their exes. So think about it. I know that was a lot. Valentine's Day arrives. Everyone's doing their little lovey-dovey thing, but you still hold a grudge. Someone did something really bad to you. So on this day, if you are not participating in Valentine's Day, you get to participate in a purge-esque hunt of your ex, where you can torment them, you can end them if you need to. And we're not saying we should do this. Please don't do this. This is a dystopian future that does not exist.
No, please don't do this.
But we all know the feeling. We've all had those days where I'm throwing
Yes.
away all my ex's stuff. No, I'm throwing away my ex. It's going to be glorious.
Question.
Yes.
What if your ex is in a lovey-dovey relationship? Are you still allowed to go after them, or do both parties still need to be single?
Oh, I like this. So now we're getting into the nitty-gritty. So now we have the topic. So now we're going to jump into the section that we like to go as rule number 1. What is rule number 1?
Know thy enemy.
All right, so we're going to break down the concept here. We want to know thy enemy. We want to break down the concept to get really the rules of the world. That's how you survive in any type of dystopian or apocalyptic situation. You want to know the rules of the world. So in this case, we're doing kind of a weird flip of our normal one because some of us are going to be the villains in this situation. So knowing thy enemy helps you enact this dystopian future. It helps you participate in the apocalypse versus surviving it. And I guarantee some of us have done stupid things, and so I'm sure there's an ex out there who doesn't like me. I'm sure of that. I don't think I've done anything like purge worthy, but we're gonna move right past that.
I'm sure you've broken a few hearts. I can see it in your eyes. So yeah, does this apply to both parties need to be single, or can an ex go after their ex who is now in a lovey-dovey relationship?
I'm kind of seeing Valentine's Day, instead of the Valentine's Day couples just doing their lovey-dovey thing, if you're in love, it is your job to keep your partner alive. So now it's become this...
As well as yourself.
As well as yourself. So on Valentine's Day, if you're celebrating Valentine's Day, it's no longer about wearing cute things, going out and having dinner and then having fun. No, it is about dressing for battle and preparing yourself for war against all of your and your partner's exes.
So no one is safe is what you're telling me.
No one is safe. No one is safe. So even if you haven't spurned anyone, do you trust that your ex hasn't hurt someone at some point?
Okay, and are we talking
Or do you trust that your partner hasn't done something at some point?
Oh, he's an idiot. It's fine.
He's an idiot, but has his idiocy actually hurt someone at any point?
Good question. Maybe.
Yep. There it is.
Prepare for battle.
So prepare for battle. You're doomed. You're doomed.
So is this actual purge rules where at the stroke of midnight you have a full 24 hours?
Can we say purge without getting copyright strikes?
I don't think they've...
To purge something isn't... So we're talking about...
I don't think they've copywritten the purge the word.
We're talking about purge with a lowercase p.
Yeah, okay. Okay. But is this purge rules?
Yes.
Purge with a lowercase
p. It is purge with a
lowercase
p rules.
Yeah.
Purge with a lowercase p rules. Midnight, you're free to go do your thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think we follow purge with the lowercase p's rules as far as, political people, because it's funnier that way.
No, absolutely. This is not purge rules as in you can go out and commit any crime.
I guarantee there's some political and high-powered figures out there who have really done some stuff.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Their entire focus.
This is why I don't trust any politician, regardless of whatever side they are sat on. You are there because you are a politician. Yeah, you have done some dodgy crap.
But now I'm just imagining like some president, some country's president surrounds himself with all this Secret Service, and this woman comes at them with a machete, and they're like, who's she here for? Which one of you? And they're like, I don't remember.
No, exactly. And again, no one is safe. You can't have a battalion of female soldiers because one of them may have pissed off their ex.
Oh, it would be
who
glorious.
Comes in Rambo style.
There's just so many people out there who are like, I don't remember all the people I've slept with. And then the woman's coming, or like someone's coming out with them with an axe and like, that's the reason why this is happening.
Exactly. There is that one person who's like, I don't remember sleeping with you, but to the other person, that was the most magical evening of their entire life.
And thus you must die for it.
Exactly. So, not a lot really to discuss in terms of the know thy enemy, because we all know thy enemy. We've personally dated them.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think I don't know thy enemy. That there's a reason they're my ex. I didn't know them. I didn't know them. It's so
You
sad.
know of thy enemy.
We're calling this the X Games.
Woo!
We're on X Games modes, but it's not the X Games that we know. It's the EX Games.
The
There's a
EX
reason they're
games,
X. So, to that end, we're basically just trying to assess how would you participate in this apocalypse. So survival isn't really our focus in this episode because that's a little bit of a deviation from what we normally do. We're focusing on how would we participate and experience this world. And I think I would be in the camp of tormenting my exes. I don't think I'd be going there to end them because they need to know what they did. They need to live with what they did.
I agree with you. I think this is very much I don't want to say the word torture, but it's out there now.
I said torment.
Yeah. I feel like people need to be taught a lesson, and they're going to learn that lesson. If you are dispatched and departed from this world, but there will be a significant portion of the population who would just want to dispatch.
This is true. This is very true. Now, here's a question, and it's going to get into a kind of a touchy subject, which we usually try to avoid in this conversation, but it's going to be out there. Abusive exes. So those abusive exes see them as having done no wrong. So they're still going to be hunting down, and it will be legal according to the rules of this world. They will still be hunting down whoever escaped them. So I put forth this idea as we usually kind of try to pick our camps, how would we survive? I'm going to say how I would participate because I don't really have any exes I want to end. I don't really have any ex. I would love to torment them. I'd probably go and steal all my ex's doors, I don't know why. It just sounds fun. Go steal his doors, go hide little figurines everywhere that say I'm watching you or something. Just try to mess with them for a minute. But it would just be a temporary entertainment for me. I would really not need to spend much time there. So I say that my camp would be probably joining some sort of vigilante defenders group dedicated to enacting revenge or ending problems for abused women or men. Men get abused as well.
I was going to ask about that because let's say you don't have any exes that you want to dispatch or torment on the night. Is it within the rules of the X Games that you could join a faction and go to someone's house who was a known abuser, be they male or female? Can you collectively get together, even if you don't know this person,
Yeah. If they've been legally charged in any way with battery or domestic violence against their partner, I would say yes. Honestly, I would say yes. Now, I don't think I would enact the ultimate revenge. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that would be right in this situation. But I would definitely go there and put the fear of God into them. That would be entertaining as heck. And just say, hey, if anything ever happens to this man or woman again, we'll see you next Valentine's Day. And then just run away.
Because it's all legal, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea of this world already. Like I said, I am in the position where I am in a relationship and have been for quite some time now. But that's not to say that I don't look back on some of the people that I have been involved with and the thought of it still makes my skin crawl. So there are individuals out there that I think, do you know what? Yeah, they could be taught a lesson, and I would be happy to teach them a lesson. Only them, mind you, not their family. I don't care. Your family are a separate entity. You, however, were a bit scummy in X, Y, and Z. And I think you deserve to be taught a lesson in that.
Yeah.
However, I'm also very aware that I myself was never perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm Rexy. I am me-phobia. I am the epitome of what happens when you become so awesome that you achieve godlike status.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. So
you're totally getting hunted by someone, I guarantee it.
Absolutely. I am. What, with this face being as beautiful as I am? Of course.
Oh, maybe I'll hunt you. Dear God.
There's going to be people after me. Hopefully not. It's been years. Who even remembers at this point? But yeah, whatever.
That's the point.
What do you mean?
You are so getting hunted. Oh my God.
I don't know. Maybe I have broken someone's heart. And if you are out there, I don't care.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we may not have Rexy after this Valentine's Day, folks.
Oh,
but
no.
We will continue the podcast regardless.
Do you know what? Bring it on, I say, because I am the ultimate in superiority of everything. I will take you on.
Oh, God. Regardless, I think focusing on the concept of this world, we really have fleshed out kind of the concept of just kind of picking your, what was the word I'm looking for? Picking your platform. How do you want to participate? Is it going to be, are you going to be spending the entire night defending your partner? What did your partner do? That's the thing. I relish the idea of Valentine's Day approaches. And you're like, I'm good. I'm fine. I haven't done anything. All my exes are chill with me. But then your partner says, we need to prepare. So then the idea comes into your head, what did you do?
Yeah.
And then the entire Valentine's night is spent just trying to discern, what did you do? And then this would open up a lovely couples fight, and it would just be entertaining as heck.
Absolutely. It's a case of, why are we in a little dugout with barbed wire surrounding us, and why do I have a machete?
Why are we here right now, Susan? Yeah. Why are we here? What did you do? And then it would just turn into this lovely couples spat where they have to figure out first what happened, and then second, do I need to kill you for this now?
Exactly. Because once you have been revealed the truth, do you even still want to be with that person?
Exactly.
And if you don't, they are now your ex.
They're now your ex and part of the games. Oh, this
there is no winning.
Oh, I would so watch this movie. This would be so freaking fun. This would just be a soap opera that airs only on Valentine's Day every year, and it would be glorious. So maybe that's another camp that participates, is someone who wants to monetarily, take advantage of the situation, and they go around filming this to make it into a TV show.
No, do you know what? This is a whole thing that I have long said, is that you will have a lot of people that just don't want to be involved in it, which is fair enough. However, what they will be involved in is watching it on pay-per-view.
Okay, so we've picked some camps here. We have A, the people trying to keep themselves alive. B, the people trying to keep their partners alive. C, the fanatical, vengeful groups that go around taking out vengeance and protecting abused individuals.
The innocents, yes.
What letter am I on? D?
Maybe. Sorry, I lost.
6. The people who want to monetarily take advantage of the situation, collect cameras, and go around filming it for the latest pay-per-view broadcast of the X Games. And then I'm out. What am I on? 7.
Yeah.
I lost track. 7.
Well, you said
Did I say 6? 7. The people who don't want to participate, but they love the tea, so they're going to watch.
They'd love it.
They're going to watch it unfold.
We are a generation that has unfortunately been brought up on reality TV.
I'm kind of imagining part of the agreement to run the X Games is you have to wear a police-type body cam the entire night. And so you can just tune into your favorite celebrity's body cam all night and just watch them get tormented and chased by their ex.
Oh my God, yes. You could subscribe to certain people.
You can subscribe. You can send likes.
Yeah.
You get to do polls as to whether or not they get an axe or not. Should we send Hugh Jackman an axe?
I was going to say, this brings a whole new spectrum about celebrity couples and celebrity breakups. For example, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt and whoever else he's gone out with.
Well, honestly, a lot of celebrity relationships are staged, faked, blah blah blah. But here's the problem: is they have to keep up the facade that they were in a loving relationship. So to that end, they're then contractually forced into chasing down their ex to try to murder them.
I've just had a random thought as well about Leonardo DiCaprio and the amount of inappropriately aged women.
Leo, man, this is the dangers of dating well below your age range. They can run and you cannot. Just sorry.
They will outrun you, Leo.
They will outrun you. They will out Pilates you. They'll use their thighs to break your skull, man. You're in trouble.
And they outnumber you at least 20-1 at this point.
And that's about the age gap, too. No fault against Leo. You like what you like, but as long as it's legal. But still.
But like you said, no one is safe. Not even bodyguards that are hired to defend these people are going to be safe because they're all someone's ex. They're all potentially in the food chain somewhere. There's no loyalty to be had at this point.
Now, here, when we're breaking down kind of the world, we tend to kind of assess, how does the world address the issue? So here is my question that I'm putting forward. Does every company adopt, or does every country adopt this? You can see I think of countries as companies. I'm sorry.
That's what capitalism does to you.
That's something that therapy needs to address here shortly. But does every country adopt it? Okay. A, which I would say yes if we're talking about this. But B,
you lost your thread, didn't you?
I lost my thread. Okay, hang on. Would every country adopt this? A, because I do think every country would adopt this. I think this is a worldwide thing. And 2, would every country have their same way of addressing it? Or would certain countries enforce new laws to try to protect their people, saying, like, you can't cheat, like, that's against the law, like, trying to address things that would spurn an ex, Would we shift society entirely in a judicial style shift of how we address relationships and romance? Would we start enforcing contract marriages so no one can be spurned? Everyone's just forced to be in a relationship.
This is no. Let me just think about how to word this. I feel like there would be a worldwide incentive for this to happen. That does not mean it would be a worldwide yes, let's do it.
Okay.
I feel like this would only be certain societies that decide, do you know what, this might actually be a good idea. And I bring this up because of things like misogyny and stuff like that does exist in other countries and stuff like that. I feel like if we brought this to other nations where misogyny is still a problem, that the laws would be changed saying, oh no, the women can't do this. It would only be the men who could participate in this. And that gets really grim and horrible, really messy very quickly. So I think we scale it back. I think there would be a drive to try and get it worldwide, but in practicality, it probably wouldn't catch on worldwide.
Well, now I'm kind of imagining, like, think about it. If a country has an extradition clause, here's the thing. On Valentine's Day, on the X Games Day, the purge with a purge with a lowercase p.
Just purge, not the purge.
Purge with the lowercase p. If it happens, then I'm just imagining people from other countries hiring hit squads. They come over to the country, they do what they're hired to do, and then they're arrested and just extradited back to the United States where it was legal in the first place.
Yeah, pretty much. Can't argue with that logic right there.
Right there is a solution. I'm a problem solver over here.
You're thinking the big questions over here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Big questions, big answers.
Mostly because I'm a spurned lover and I'm just on a tear right now to end someone's happiness at this point.
Which, by the way, we at the Not Approved Podcast Survivors, we don't want to come across as men-hating ladies because that's...
We're not! And men can participate just as easily as women can. Women can be assholes.
Absolutely.
We can be awful when we want to.
We are an equal opportunity... We are an equal opportunity purge at the Not Approved Podcast.
We support all genders. Go for it.
Absolutely. Go for it.
We support all of it.
Like I said, there is... If you want equality in the world, then you must
With a
expect
lowercase
equality
p.
during the purge.
We gotta call it the X Games, but it's the X. We are fringing on some serious copyright and trademark, but it is the X Games with an EX, not an X. Just we're for the sake of the court case that will ensue. It is the X Games, not the X Games.
Yeah. Okay, this brings us now we're past the copyright infringement section, which I'm sure is heading our way.
Yeah, we made our disclaimer.
We now move on to the classification of our roles within this, which we lay out so nicely in lovely rhyme for all of our survivors. And your 3 options are resist, comply, or die. Tater, what are you in this situation?
All right, let's break this down. So resist is going to be the group that's like, hey, I spurned someone, but I don't want to die. So that's going to be the resist, right?
I want no part of this, yes.
Comply. And resist is probably also the group that doesn't want to participate. They just want to watch.
Yeah.
Right?
I would put that in there.
Or is that comply? I feel like that would be comply. So resist would be probably the group that says to an end to an end to the X Games.
In the X Games, yeah.
The group that says an end to the X Game, the group that is probably going to be hunted down and either tormented or murked. And then comply is probably the group doing the hunting down, and the group watching it and paying to watch it, and the group filming it.
Yes.
And then die is everyone who just fails miserably.
Yeah. Everyone who just laid down in a ditch and says, you know what, I had it coming.
No, trademark. Anyways,
that
was such a good show. Everyone watched that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look in the comments. I guarantee someone knows what that song is. Anyways, I think the camp that I would fall into is comply. I'm sure that does not come as a surprise to anyone. I'm fresh off of a breakup. However, I don't know if I wouldn't comply with the full-on lowercase purge. I think I would just probably... I would go do some tormenting stuff, like glue a bunch of googly eyes in their house.
Googly eyes!
He just purchased a new house, so I'd probably, like, put down some really awful-looking tile on the ground. And
here I was thinking something abysmal, something heinous, and you're talking about googly eyes on the front door.
I'll go paint his yard purple. I don't know. Like, what do you want from me? I just kind of want to mess with him and make his life kind of sucky for the next couple of days, and then I'm fine.
You know,
so
most people, when they want to do something petty but not damaging, they put, like, prawns in the curtain poles. Or something like that.
Just something to make sure that he wonders, what did I do? What did I do to someone, and makes him just think about what he did. That's all I want him to do. So then I probably would be part of the camp that would protect or enact revenge for victims of domestic violence. I think I would be part of that camp.
Yeah, I have to agree. I feel
you're gonna be busy defending yourself, girl. Don't even.
This is what I'm saying. I have to comply because there's bound to be someone coming for me, or coming for my significant other.
Yeah. What did he do?
Like I said,
what did he do? Go ask him. What did you do? And then ensuing fight begins. It'll be entertaining as heck.
Yeah, you're just trying to break me up. I know your devious schemes. You just want everyone to be as unhappy as you are.
No. I'm happy. Don't you see me? I speak with a happy, perky tone. I'm Tater. That actually hurt. Not gonna lie.
That was actually unsettling to listen to.
What? That was my entire job. Thank you for calling. We're excited to take your phone call.
Do you know what? Someone listening to this has just had a flashback. Oh my God!
Maybe I will have some people hunting me down because I'm that voice that keeps you circling through. Did you say 2 or 3? Oh, 2, not 2! Would you like to speak to customer service? Well, that's too bad.
Now, I will say that there are... I have a certain ex. Again, we don't name names here on the Not Approved podcast.
No.
That's for other podcasts. No. We don't do that here, survivors. However, there is one ex that I have who is Big Man Baby. And if anyone deserves an open-handed slap across the face, like full, you really throw yourself into it with as much gusto as you can, like a real slaps giving.
So it sounds like you want to go slap someone and then probably just spend the rest of the night defending yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've got much to worry about personally.
Okay.
I think I'm good, you know. Like I said, other relationships with exes that I've had in the past, they were generally, they broke up with me and they broke my heart. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Rexy has a heart. It's saddening to hear, isn't it? But this is why I no longer have a heart, is because of these dickheads.
Well, don't tell your husband.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be okay. I think he's going to be okay. If not, we're going to be prepared anyway.
Okay.
However, I am also of the camp of, do you know what? If nothing's going to happen, we're still prepared in case something happens. But just in case nothing does happen, let's just watch this on pay-per-view. I would save up just to watch this.
I do want to watch on pay-per-view. I would totally watch, actually. So I'm torn. The protective justice part of me does want to go out hunting perverts. But on the other side of me is desperately wanting to hear the tea. I'm not going to lie. So I'll probably have it on like my phone, listening to it as a podcast while I'm tormenting some sucker.
I might have a rota. So 1 year I'll go out and participate in the group riot that goes down to someone's house and gives them what for. But then the next year, I would just stay inside with a bottle of wine with me and my husband, and we just watch it.
Or just watch like highlights and recaps from last year when you were participating.
Exactly.
Look at that move.
It's me. It's me. Look.
Give him the knee. Give him the knee.
Oh, look. This is where I kicked him.
Oh my God. All right. So this apocalypse, while we're not proponents of violence, this is a non-existent world. However, this world sounds entertaining. Yeah, please don't take revenge on anyone. But in this hypothetical, non-existent, unlikely as heck world to occur, we find this very entertaining. So,
absolutely,
it sounds like we have our worlds that we want to participate
in.
So, usually after we figure out the rules of the world and how we are going to participate or survive in that world, then we follow up with, who are we surviving with? Now, in this case, we have two different options here because we're doing things a little differently this episode, right? We're the villains of this episode. We're switching the playbook. We're changing the game. Normally, we look into dating apps and pick out two people, just the first two people that pop up, and say whether or not they would be able to, if we want to survive this world with them. Now, this time, we're switching it up. So, we're looking at people to determine A. So, we have two options. So, A, are we going after them or not? Would they have spurned us, and how would we go after them? So that's option one.
Okay.
Or option two, are we keeping them alive, and what from?
I think this will depend very much on the profiles we read, because as Tater and I have already established outside of this recording, the reason why these people are on the dating apps is because they are recently single, which means they are someone's ex right now.
So I think let's be assessing what they've done. What do you think? We're assessing what we're protecting them from and how hard it's going to be to protect them. So we're picking which one we want to pick because they're the more likely ones to survive.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
You appear to have only sent me one individual.
No, I sent two. What the heck? I sent dos. I sent two. Oh, no, it just went through. I guess it was just sending. I'm in a basement under a blanket, man. It's going to take a second. Yeah. All right, so let's...
Hiding from that serial killer.
Let's start with the first one. And we're going for Valentine's Day kind of thing. So what do you think about Cupid? What Valentine's Day names are there? Valentino.
That's a good question.
Valentino!
Yeah, this could be a Valentino. Yeah. Okay. Valentino is looking for a long-term partner. However, that first photo is a nothing photo. I mean, what even is that? You've taken a photo of your shoulder, man.
And an armrest. Or what is a headrest? He missed his face. Why is he leaning out of the picture?
It's completely missed his face.
Why is he...
Do you know what that is? That is a photo of him with potentially his ex, and
He's hugging
leaning. He's leaning in, but he has cropped the wrong part of the photo.
He just cropped his entire face out, so all we get is a headrest in his shoulder. Okay.
And a polo shirt.
All right, let's look at the next. He did it again!
Oh my God, yes! Yes, he's done it again! But this time he's actually flexing. I think, oh my God, I am shirtless at the gym. Here is my shoulder. And goddamn, what a shoulder that is.
It's a very nice shoulder, but what the heck? Where is his face?
Okay. Wait. I just want to see.
Look at his
According to his
interest.
profile.
His first interest is photography.
Oh God. It also says he can lift 600 pounds in the gym. That is his opening.
Oh, good for you, buddy.
Okay. Photography, Marvel, foodie, house parties, soul music, road trips, YouTube, gym, weightlifting, boxing. What a wide variety of interests, sir. And yet so horribly generic.
Oh my God. Okay, let's look at the next picture. Ooh, that looks yummy.
That looks yummy, but that's not you, sir. That's a picture of your curry
He took a picture of his food. He can cook. Okay, that's quite nice.
Oh yeah, he does say he's a foodie. He does not say.
Yeah.
He might not have made that though. He might have
Oh,
done.
did he take a picture of someone else's food? That's kind of sad. There's another picture of food. Here's another picture of food. Okay, so he had 2 pictures of his shoulders and then food.
I do not know what this guy looks like. I have 5 pictures and I still have no idea what this guy looks like.
I kind of just want to meet him and ask him questions. I have so many questions.
Wait. The answer to the question, my favorite Netflix show is wrestling and got my first prize in a competition. Mate, I don't think you read the question right.
Oh, so he's stupid. Okay.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
I'm sorry. We're not here to judge, but that was just dumb. I don't know what to say.
Survivors.
My favorite Netflix show is wrestling and got first prize. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm trying. I just want to pat him on the head that I don't know what it looks like.
Oh, bless him. He hasn't got a thought in his little head, has he? We at the Not Approved podcast are judgment free.
We're not saying he's a bad person because he's stupid. He's just stupid.
God.
It's okay.
He wants a long-term relationship, yeah.
Oh, you poor guy.
Oh no. I know nothing about this guy. I know he likes to lift. I know that he has a very attractive shoulder. I don't know if he cooked any of this food.
All right, I am going to say I would probably be tracking this boy down because he gives me vibes of, oh, honey, you're gaining some weight.
Oh.
You should come to the gym with me. Like, he gives me that vibe. I don't know.
You're getting toxic masculinity.
I'm getting kind of toxic masculinity. Living in dream life. Oh my God. Hang on. Living in dream life and one quality. Please don't think I'm only 29. What?
Please don't think.
I am only 29.
There's no punctuation here. You are 29. What are you talking about? It says so in your profile.
Living in dream life and one quality. Please don't think I am only 29. I lift 600 pounds in gym. Oh my God.
So I lift 600 pounds in gym. Not I can lift 600 pounds at the gym. Oh my God. Bro, I'm sorry. Bro did not go to college. But wait, he has a bachelor's degree.
I'm going to be completely honest here. There's a level of brain cell-lessness that is actually quite adorable. I'm kind of finding it adorable, if I'm being honest.
It's like a puppy, isn't it?
He is just a big puppy, and I kind of just was like, okay, buddy, go sit down. Like, it's okay. So I honestly, I don't know if this guy does. If he has spurned exes, they're probably just about as toxic as he is.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I say this as a married woman. If if the guy can lift 600 pounds, then I want the guy to lift me up just so that I can know what that feels like to be lifted up.
You can lift a couple of us,
Not
man.
that I'm saying I'm 600
You can lift
pounds.
multiple of us. So I think, if I'm being entirely honest, this guy, I would never ever date him. But we're not talking about dating. We're talking about would we be hunting him down? And I don't think I'd be hunting him down. I think I'd actually want him to hang out with me. Honestly, just like he's just kind of a big puppy.
I feel like Valentino has the potential to take care of himself. If he can lift 600 pounds, clearly these amount of photos, he takes his nutrition quite seriously. Bro is in good shape. Cannot lie about that. He potentially has some people after him, but I don't think...
Apparently he got...
I think he'll manage okay.
He got first prize in wrestling. Like, I think he's okay.
I would like to watch this guy on pay-per-view. I would follow Valentino.
Yes! Oh my god, that'd be... Oh, it would be like Chris Pratt facing off with all his exes. He would be like, huh? What? Huh? What? Why? Huh? Like, oh, poor guy. Okay. So Valentino is a good option for number 1. So I'm leaning towards him, but we do need to see option number 2.
Yes.
So let's jump over to option 2.
Right, shall we call this one Cupid?
Yeah, let's call him Cupid. It's okay, Cupid boy. All right, so Cupid.
Oh, I'm sorry, Valentino. You tickled me.
I don't know why. All we have is pictures of his shoulders. It's just so sad.
The mystery.
Okay, so Cupid took an actual effort-filled approach. He's posing in front of kitchen cabinets.
And you know what? I will say, this isn't even a selfie.
It isn't.
Someone else has taken this photo.
He's asked someone else to take a picture. He's nice. He's dressed smart. He's got a very smart, snappy outfit on.
Yeah, not too bad at all.
Going to the next picture. This one is a selfie, but it's a nice clean-cut selfie.
Yeah.
It doesn't really
Straight
tell
ahead,
me much.
facing the camera.
Yeah, there's just a white wall behind him. Not much to tell us, but he's looking down the camera, so he's good at making eye contact.
Yeah, but he's also doing the exact same face in picture number 3.
He is. So he knows what he looks good with, I guess.
Yeah.
My God, man, change your face. Smile. Give us something. And picture number 5.
Got that half smile. That it's a non-committed smile.
It could be non-committed, or it could be kind of like an attempt at like a dreamy smile, like, oh, I'm looking off into my future kind of thing. So I don't know.
Sorry, that's just so great.
I know. Okay, so pick what number is this? 5 or 6? He's got the mask under his chin. Same face.
Same kind of stare.
Oh, now he's with someone. Is that Steve-O?
I was going to say, is that Steve-O?
That looks like Steve-O.
This could be anyone. We don't know.
That looks like Steve-O. I think it is. He must have gone to a meet and greet or something. So he took a picture with Steve-O.
Okay.
Steve-O's teeth are kind of shockingly white. That's kind of disconcerting, I'm going to be honest. All right, moving on. All right, so his bio. I don't want to read the whole thing because I don't want to reveal too much.
No.
But he's hoping to find someone to share his time with and who appreciates him as much as he would them. That's a sweet sentiment. Doesn't mind going slow at first or even finding new friends if we aren't a match, but he's ultimately looking for a partner. That's a sweet sentiment. You know, like, hey, if it doesn't work out, I'd still like to meet people, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's a safe opener, is what I'll say. He's not taking any risks with it.
All right. He's had his share of cheating and drama and wants to stay away from that. So, what are the odds that this guy has some vendettas to enact during Valentine's?
This is the thing, though. He says, I am done with cheating and I'm done with drama. He does not necessarily say in the bio who was responsible for the drama and the cheating.
He's like, I've had enough. Like, I've done it. It was a moment, but I'm good. I don't think that's what he means.
Like my ex.
But he really needs to clarify. Okay. If you think you could be that person, let's get to know each other. Okay, so he's very much a wear his heart on his sleeve type. Like, he's definitely putting himself out there. That's good for him.
Yeah.
He went to
But
college.
like I said, nothing too risky.
Yeah, nothing too risky. I do have this feeling that this guy definitely has some vendettas to enact on Valentine's Day. So I don't know if I'd want to partner with someone who's going to be constantly chasing down his exes, like chasing down their past. Like
Yeah.
if he wants to go egg their door, sure. But if he's wanting actual revenge, I'm like, oh, that's a lot of work, and it's not really my investment. So
Yeah, exactly. So, travels. So
okay,
he's prepared to travel to where
great.
exes might be, or to get away with them,
Or-
or to get away from them, depending
Art
on
and
the situation.
astrology. I'm just imagining all the.
Oh, he's an astrology
I'm
boy.
imagining all the horoscopes saying it's a good day to go after an ex.
All of the Valentine's Day, yeah.
All of the
It's a
Valentine's Day
good day.
horoscopes are like, it's a good day to hunt down your ex, man. I'm just imagining one of those authors of the horoscopes just instead of putting in a horoscope, just puts, Steve, you're in trouble. It's only directed at her ex, and she's like, I'm coming for you, Stevie boy.
Oh, God, can you imagine? But you don't often see men into astrology.
You don't.
Gardening and cooking. Mate, this guy's a full-on kitchen witch. He might not actually be doing anything, like, practical. He might not actually be going out to get his exes, but he'll be the guy who's putting a voodoo curse on them.
Honestly, out of the two, this one seems kind of boring.
Yeah.
I'm just saying how it is. I with at least the other one, I could drag him wherever I want to go and do stuff. Like, oh, hey, come watch this episode with me. Or, hey, let's go take down this ex. Okay. But this one, he's like, okay, I'll make dinner and be here when you're back. And it's like, oh, come on, man. Like, maybe he wants a vendetta, but his vendetta is going to be going back, asking for them to come back. You know, it's not going to be actual revenge.
Cupid, you're coming across as very sweet, my guy.
Yeah.
But
Which is great in a dating sense. Like, that's exactly what he wrote it for.
yeah. I feel like you're the type of guy who, and don't get me wrong, witchcraft is witchcraft. Let's go full ham. Let's full on curse the exes. But once I'm done cursing the exes, I also want to go and watch someone else go out.
He wouldn't let it go.
I don't think Cupid would want to watch it with me either.
Yeah.
I don't think Cupid would want to watch the X Games.
And I desperately want to watch the X Games.
I want to watch the X Games.
I want to watch
Valentino.
I want to watch Valentino, man. I want to be a part of Valentino. Is that like what is Valentino gonna do on like the X Game? Like honestly, what is he gonna do?
I just feel like every time Valentino opens his mouth, it's just television gold.
You want to kill me? Why? Why?
What did I do?
What did I do? You cheated on me. Who are you again?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just imagining he would just be entertaining his head.
I don't even know you.
I don't even know you. We dated for 2 years. Oh yeah. Like Valentino is just comedy gold and would make the holiday actually super enjoyable. Cupid doesn't seem as enjoyable.
And you know what would be perfect? Is if the X Games is aired, and throughout the whole thing, you never see Valentino's face. You just see his shoulder and his back.
He put on the body cam wrong, and it's just showing his shoulder.
Yeah. You just get a body cam that's front facing. You never see his face.
Oh my god, I want this to happen, low key. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we have our two options. I think we all know who we're going towards. It is not the logical option. The logical option is Cupid. But I'm sorry, my guy. Valentino is just so entertaining. I can't not pick him.
This is actually making me cry with laughter. Valentino is amazing.
Someone goes on air and just says, Valentino, it's just your shoulder, man. We're just seeing your shoulder. Oh, okay. And he switches it over to the other shoulder.
It's the other shoulder.
Oh my god.
I'm actually crying.
Well, this episode is going on so long. We really need to move on. This has just been so entertaining.
So, Congratulations, Valentino.
Yeah.
You are not only our pick, but you are the star of the show.
Star of your own world, man. I can go forward.
Editors, put in a bunch of streamers and fireworks.
Congratulations.
Valentino has won the episode.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, okay. So, we've laid out the rules of the world.
Yep.
We have decided what category we'd fit into within the world, and we have also established people we want to at least be somewhat involved with, even if we're just following them on a body cam. So that leads us to the last bit of the podcast. Tata, how do you rank yourself in this apocalyptic scenario out of 10?
I think our normal ranking is how likely are we to survive, and I don't think that's valid here. I don't think that fits with our aim here. So I'm gonna be ranking myself on a level of awesomeness for Valentine's Day.
Go
for
awesomeness,
the X game,
awesome sauce.
The Valentine's X game. My level of awesomeness with Valentino at my side, I'm giving myself a damn 9, okay? Like, we're gonna go for it and do something really surprisingly cool with gusto and in a very stupid way. Like, we're totally gonna go chasing after the wrong ex and just completely, like, just cause chaos. I really just want to cause some chaos and then watch other people fail. It'll be entertaining as heck. So on a level of, well, actually, no, I should lower myself down a little bit because I do just kind of want to sit there and watch other people. So that's not a really high awesomeness level. So I'm going to give myself a 7 just because I do have this, like, very torn feeling of wanting to sit there and just binge watch other people's love drama play out.
In terms of the survivability, I think this is I think this is good for me. I don't think I've got anything to worry about in terms of survivability. In terms of the awesomeness, I'm just awesome all the friggin' time, so no problems there.
Oh, God.
No problems there. I am awesome, and I am constantly getting more and more awesome until one day I will become so awesome that the world will implode around me.
Give us a number. But let it go. Give us a number.
So,
good God.
So what am I judging this on, if not survivability?
Level of awesomeness.
Level of awesomeness? Well, I've still got to put myself at a solid 9.
You're going to be watching the show just like me. We're just going to be binge watching episodes of love drama.
And that's what makes me awesome.
All right, so it sounds like we're evening out around an 8. Is that accurate?
I would say so.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. This is a one-off. We're going to go with that. So we've given ourselves an 8. As humanity as a whole, I do think humanity will survive this. I do. It's going to be chaotic, but I'm giving humanity a solid 9 on the survivability of this world. I think that
humanity as a whole,
as far as dystopian futures and apocalypses that we have done, I think humanity would be all gung-ho about this one. So.
I get the feeling that, of course, there's going to be casualties in this dystopian future that we have concocted across the airwaves. And do you know what? There will be a certain amount of deaths. However, for the purposes of entertainment, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Oh, this has gone off the rails.
So,
all right.
survivors.
So, humanity, congratulations, we're surviving.
Survivors, tell us where you would rank in the scale of awesome. Would you too like to sit down and watch Valentino as he bravely ventures off into the night?
We need to get a Valentino t-shirt with just a shoulder embroidered in the center.
I want fan art.
Yeah, please give us some fan art of Valentino, man. Oh,
I want a shoulder with some googly eyes.
Oh, God. Okay. All right, so survivors, we're gonna survive. We're gonna prosper. We're gonna thrive. This has been a really fun kind of holiday themed episode.
Oh, yeah.
So we're probably gonna wrap up around here. We had a lot of fun during this episode. Please do join us. We're normally a bit more serious than this, but we still have a lot of fun. And we never talk about the mainstream normal apocalypse or dystopian futures. We're always off in the weird tangents, and they're just getting weirder. They're not getting any more normal. They're just getting more weird.
Yeah.
So please do join us for the next episode. We'd really like to see you there.
And yes, do follow us on all of our socials, wherever you might find us. And be sure to follow us on Spotify. Be sure to follow us on YouTube. In fact, wherever, whenever you choose to follow, we will be there ready for you. And until next time, just keep your ear to the dial. Keep tuning in, survivors, because you never know what the next apocalyptic scenario might be. But what you can guarantee is that it will be as unhinged as this last one.
With that, we're going to go ahead and head out. Have a great night, everyone.
I love you.
Oh, God.